sucker a couple times a day. Hey, what guy wants to give her 6 inches? Well, then pull out a dollar bill, motherfucker. You're over there measuring a dollar bill to find out that it really is 6 inches.
No, I took my dick out and measured my dick.
What? Put a dollar bill next to it.
That's what he did. He put it next to a dollar bill. He's a fucking Jew. What do you think he did?
He did it with a 50.
If you were to do a dick measuring contest, how would you set the rules? Because clearly, like, you want everybody's dick to be in the same condition, meaning that the environmental factors are the same. Moisture, temperature. How do you control the environment in a dick measuring competition to make sure that you're doing an accurate measurement of a dick comparison competition?
Well, what we'll do is we'll start a porn company. We'll call it the casting boat, and then we'll just hire a fluffer. And then, that way when we're bagging the chicks, the fluffer will always get us to that, point that we're talking about. And then we'll measure.
Doc's secretly wanting to be the fluffer.
I ain't never licked no dick.
Oh, I know you got lonely in those foxholes, Doc. Stop it.
So, I mean, in terms
of... I would just go find me an Iraqi girl and kidnap her for a minute.
Listen, in terms of double penetration, I'm just wondering, like, even if the chick is like a perfect 10, how is your dick touching another dick not gay?
Especially the one going in the ass,
Yeah, I mean, isn't a booty hole non-gendered? Isn't a booty hole just a booty hole? Every men and women have the same booty hole. So if you fuck a woman in a booty hole, that means you have anal fixation. That means you are technically a heterosexual homosexual.
Or a sodomite.
A holosexual.
Finally, Doc's got something right. He's a sodomite.
Finally, I got something right. Nigger, I got fucking more education than you do.
Girl, you win.
You calling a girl, man?
I'm calling you a girl.
This is like listening to... See, if you guys dislike each other, I hope you both realize that you're technically... How are you any different from each other? You're both stoners. You guys should have no beefs. You should squash your beefs and know that, you're basically...
I don't even know who this is.
You don't know Steven?
Oh, he knows who I am. He just says, he just drinks so fucking much, he forgets every fucking time.
I've never added you as a friend, so...
Damn. Oh, this is like high school fucking... You ain't in the cool club, bitch. Steven, you aren't in the cool club, dog. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. You can't sit at our table. You can't sit at our table. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha.
Damn, I keep finding weed all over the place. What the fuck? I must have got high and dropped a bag or something.
Steven has the same problem at Trinity Growth Farms. I recently partnered with Steven and we opened the world's first cannabis health center dedicated to curing victims of pharmaceutical-induced cancer through the use of toxic chemicals, otherwise known as chemotherapy. Oh, did I say chemotherapy? I meant to say, what's it called again? Chemo. I had Hekima on my mind. I'm going to create a room called chemotherapy.
Oh, man.
This is the first chemotherapy room ever.
That actually might not be a bad room if people are actually sitting there on Clown House while they're getting their chemotherapy, actually in the chemotherapy room.
Oh, how therapeutic.
Yeah, talk to other people that are going through chemo while you're going through chemo. People are like, hell yeah. They trade, like, eat bread and rice after you get done because you're not going to be able to hold anything else down, blah, blah, blah. Kind of advice. That actually might not be a bad room. I would listen to that.
I used to have a vending machine in a chemotherapy ward at a hospital in Charleston, South Carolina, and I'd go in there and fill that thing up, and these poor, drained out white bastards and women were just dying, and they would eat all my chocolates.
Yeah, man.
Somebody's got to profit off their suffering.
Might as well be me. Might as well be you.
Yeah, but that chocolate was probably the little bit of joy they had for that day.
What did you say one time, doctor? You're like, whatever you say to me, sticks and stones may break my bones. Whatever you say to me sticks to you. Or what's that saying you have?
I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks to you.
Exactly. That's basically wisdom in a nutshell, because that is describing the communication paradigm, aka what neurolinguistic programming or hypnosis is all about.
Yeah. Or when people don't have that evolved mindset, then they internalize what they're being said to them. But if you're just being mean, then I don't really give a fuck. Man, I can't believe I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6.5. 320. Man, I shot 320 some rounds yesterday. In 27 or 29? 29. Holy shit, man.
What a target, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I like to shoot. It keeps me proficient.
I saved somebody.
Oh man, that is the ultimate Clown House troll.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody shooting a gun on Clown House. It doesn't get any better than that. Honestly, doctor, you have your own position which cannot be surpassed. It's remarkable. That is awesome. You can't top him. You cannot. He can go into any room, say that, and pop off a round, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" Nobody can believe it. Nobody can believe it. Everybody is so soy boy and living this like encapsulated lifestyle. Next thing you know, you have this guy shooting a gun on Clown House, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
Yeah, I shot all those rounds yesterday on Clown House. So yeah, about 400 plus rounds yesterday on Clown House.
You're a legend.
Dude, I was magged up, and people are like, "You ain't got a real gun." I'm like, "All right, I got 1 in the pipe, 15 in the fucking clip. I'm gonna magged up right here for you, and I'm gonna count it out." I'm like, 1, 2, you fucking suck my dick, you fool. 3, 4. I mean, I just started banging. I just mag dumped like a whole shit ton of bullets.
Sounds like you need to clean your guns.
Huh?
I said it sounds like you need to clean your guns.
I clean them all the time.
Oh. So there was this lady, she was going through chemo. Nobody would help her. She came crying to me. I helped her through chemo. She survived everything. I even made sure that she ate. People are cruel. Even their family members won't help them. It's crazy. Why are people that way?
See, my mom was the exact opposite. I tried to come and help her when she was going through cancer and going through chemo, and then her immunotherapy and all that shit. But she didn't want me to see her going through it, so she would purposely tell me everything was going fine, and she didn't want me to be there because there's no reason for me to be there. And then come to find out, when I finally did show up, when it got towards the end, that she had been doing fentanyl patches and on the dopest of dopey drugs. And I didn't even realize she'd been in that much pain. But, you know, some patients are like that, though. She just didn't want me to see her in that condition, which I found it to be very selfish, because by the time I was able to get to her, she was already like in and out of, like, you know, dementia. And
Yeah, but that's not selfishness. That's the brain. That's the brain doing
Yeah.
what the brain does.
Well, it was selfish for her brain to stop my brain from being with her brain.
I know, but that honestly, again, you cannot. Your opinion of the way that somebody else's brain is acting, especially late stage, you should let it go, because your opinion there is just it's not in the now.
Yeah. Yeah, and she changed her will 2 weeks before she died.
Oh, I see. You got salt. You're part of the complain gang.
Oh no, I was already well off with money before, you know, she died. I don't care about the money. I don't need her. I never even got her. I didn't get an inheritance. I mean, other than, you know, the green glass that I had to buy from her estate. You know, my great grandmother's. Is it my great grandmother? Yeah, my great grandmother's Czechoslovakian crystal, this green crystal that's dipped in gold and with hand painted flowers on it. You know, 4 generations. It's sad that I had to buy it because of the way her lawyer rechanged the will. I don't know.
I mean, the only thing you could have done was get yourself an attorney and sue in probate.
I could have gone through Peyton, like, had it nullified. I could have, but.
Well, not nullified. You would have settled with the estate, because you could have claimed that she changed a will two weeks before her death. Obviously, she was in psychological and mental.
Brain.
Yeah, chemo brain. So
Chemo
you easily could have wrote yourself back into that will based on the previous version, and you
I
could.
still get money. I still get an inheritance, but like I told you before, John, I don't get it until after her dog dies.
Well, whatever the situation is, I'm telling you how you can deal with it legally now. I know you may be a doctor.
I could have done it years ago. I know this.
Well, you are also in chemotherapy, and as you know, this is a therapy, psychology, and as doctors of therapy, psychology, and psychiatry. I mean, we're also lawyers. Let's be honest. We're very smart people here.
I mean, I did go to I did do law school, but it was real estate law. But yeah, I was trying to be like my mom for a little while. I just got bored with it. Just nothing but fucking paperwork after paperwork after paperwork. I got bored with that shit. That's the reason I left working in the hospital. The hospital got boring as fuck. That's why I joined the army, just to go do something. I'm an outside person. I don't like being stuck indoors. That's why I built that garden in my backyard. I should start seeing some sprouts this week coming up from my seeds.
What did you plant? Tell me all about it.
Some super maxes, some super sweets. They're pumpkins. I did it around the perimeter, around the outside edge of the garden where the super maxes. They're pumpkins between 100 and 120 pounds a piece, and they make really good jack-o'-lanterns and stuff like that. But then the super sweets are only like 20 pounds a pop, but they're super, super sweet pumpkins. And those are lined in around the perimeter. Because, you know, if you put a pumpkin in the middle of your garden, like, the vines will stretch across, it'll become a pumpkin patch. Because the vines are nutty.
Doc, I believe if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, 5 leaves out from the main stalk and prune, you'll get much bigger pumpkins.
Yeah, I've got 18 inches between my pumpkins.
Something else, I'm growing Super Mac, Big Mac pumpkins. It makes bomb pumpkin pie.
So you're the same thing as me. You're doing the maxes and the sweets.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah. But they'll be done.
See, now you guys can add each other as friends. Now you can be friends. Isn't that beautiful?
Shut up. Shut up, Edmund.
I think I'm a friend.
It's so exciting. It's so exciting to see, barriers break down and commonalities come forth. You two should become friends now. Why don't you exchange numbers and send each other feet photos?
Shut the front door.
Doc already has my number. I don't have Doc's number though.
How do I have your number?
Doc tried to investigate where I lived. But I don't.
This isn't Adams. And Adams lives in Orange County. Well, he doesn't anymore. He just moved.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he lives halfway uphill. In Hollywood Hills.
He got married with his husband, yeah?
Yeah, no, he hasn't gotten married yet. He hasn't even asked.
Somebody said he's
Jay.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a Caitlyn Jenner.
I get it, but she just doesn't know he's gay.
He's very feminine.
Oh, he's super very feminine.
Yeah, he's gay. No.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
He's like Ryan Seacrest on estrogen.
Have you ever
90%
actually examined his anus from a doctoral perspective? Have you gone in and seen the flesh tissue damage to the anal structure?
It does mean happy.
I mean, this is like a virginity purity test. Like, we need to examine booty holes to determine.
Probably getting a phone call.
No, I was just saying, if you want to say he's not gay, we have to have a doctoral inspection. We have to examine the booty hole to determine how much flesh has been torn.
No.
It's
Have fun
easy.
with that one, buddy.
That's your finger, not mine.
Doing that, nobody cares.
I'm just saying, if you get engaged to a woman and she suspects you of being a bisexual, homosexual, all you have to do is get a magnifying glass and say, spread them cheeks, we're going in. And you can tell very quickly how many times that booty hole has been perforated by a white cock, a black cock, whatever it is, what kind of purple cock, green cock, blue cock, whatever kind of cock. Anyways, it's not important. People are so focused on gender and pronouns. I say focus on the color.
Isn't that the plot of like Citizen Kane? Rosebud.
Rosebud. What is that? What was that? What was that? Like his news? What was the childhood dog or what was it?
It was a prolapse rectum.
Oh, the pedophile conspiracy theory stretches all the way to Rosebud. Oh, tickle in my anus. I have a tickle in my anus.
And to answer your question, it was a sleigh.
Lord Mountbatten just came in my anus and turned it into a pink red rose. Oh, Lord Mountbatten. Lord Mountbottom.
Yeah, he mounted that bottom all right.
Lord Mountbatten, bottom on bottom. What was the name of that horrible person? The British media guy who was raping all the children in the psych wards and the hospitals and stuff. Oh God, what is that disgusting human being called?
I have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
You don't know? He's friends with the king. They used to rape children and throw them off of boats.
Oh, God.
The king of where?
The king of England. He was his best friend.
Are you talking about Prince Edward or some shit like that?
No. I'm talking about this DJ comedian, British television, celebrity, who was like an extreme pedophile.
Oh, they put a statue up of him.
What was his name?
He was on TV. He was like a national icon, but they came out after he died, after they put up a statue of him, that he was an extreme pedophile.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy Savile.
Yeah, he had his own TV show.
Yeah, the Jimmy Savile show. He was an so basically you could say that. Anyways, we don't need to go down that route. This is the Shema Israel Empire of Light room. I want to thank you all for coming. It is now 12 o'clock. Central Standard Time. We're broadcasting out of Chicago, Illinois. We are also in Unhealthy Debates and John Kitover's house. I want to thank you for coming. I knew you were going to come. And guess what? I hope you come again.
Dude, go on your fucking date, man. You're running late anyway.
Well, I
Get
can't.
the F out of here.
I have so many phones. I can't find the phone that I have the Hinge account on.
You idiot.
I can't find the phone. I don't know what I did with it.
Why did you do that? You get
You gotta call it.
somebody to call it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Well, you can just call with any of his other phones, you know.
Have the dog call you.
Oh, I can do that right now.
Yeah, go.
I don't want to talk to his ass.
You're just so rude.
I mean myself.
So wait, Doc. Adam's threat. Adam's.
Trying to figure out an anal fucking like project for me.
I mean, what do you think Adam's fiance would say if she knew that he, was telling you to kill yourself and that he himself is a psychopath? Like, does she know that she is marrying a psychotic? I mean, I think he's crazy.
I don't know, dude. I don't really care. It's not like she's on Clubhouse because, I guarantee you he doesn't tell her about Clubhouse because he does, that's his safe haven for talking debauchery.
How much do you want to bet he's not actually engaged?
Oh, he's not. He hasn't asked her yet, but he got his grandmother's Holocaust ring.
Oh, so he hasn't even asked this bitch and he's going around saying he's engaged?
No, he's unless he's done it in the last like 5 days, then he's not engaged.
Got it.
I haven't seen him in 5 days, but the last time I talked to him, I asked him, and he said, no, I haven't asked her yet. I've seen the ring. It's actually a really nice classical, like artsy, like, Art Deco 20 style diamond ring. Yeah, but dude, I love Art Deco though. Anything from like the 20s and early 30s, that style was just, it was back when there was actually style and fashion and design.
Doc watches the Antique Roadshow.
Dude, you know this?
There's nothing wrong.
That's not an insult to me.
I was just playing. I watch you.
He watches it too. They always complain to each other, but they're always like.
Dude, the one thing that got me hooked on antiques was there was this old guy that had this beer stein from like the oldest brewery in England or some shit like that, and it was like the very first promotional piece that they had ever had, where like it had the beer logo in between two panes of glass in this beer mug, so it was an insulated, drinking glass where it wouldn't, like, your hand wouldn't get it like hot by touching the glass. And he's this old frail dude that probably looks like he's, malnourished and like 88 years old. And they were like, sir, this thing's worth like $80,000. And the dude just broke down crying. And he's like, I've been on, fixed income and I can't afford to get my pills and all that stuff. I'm like, he's just breaking down, realizing that he has an $80,000 piece of anything. And I was like, from that, I was hooked on Roadshow.
I got into antiques because of my namesake. My Uncle Steve was an antiques furniture dealer, and he repaired antique furniture, so that's why I got into antiques.
I went to an antique mall with my family, and so I was surrounded by them, and I can pretty much identify them almost immediately.
That's what I look for when I go to like flea markets.
Yeah, I usually can pick out the most expensive thing in the room.
Yeah, I bought it's a 6 foot tall level, but it was a 6 foot tall level from like the 30s, and it was a true craftsman, old school glass level thing where you can figure out plumb and all that crap. And I bought it for like $5 from because I just thought it was cool. I was just gonna put it on the wall. It's like, wall art. And Dude, come to find out, the motherfucker's worth like $500. I was like, oh, you're gonna give me $500 for this bitch? Okay. You know, so that was a quick flip. I didn't even have it for like a weekend before somebody else bought it. Bought it for $5.
Those are called primitives.
I have a bunch of those. That's what I learned when I was young with woodworking. With, not those, but the like hand tools.
The hand planes.
I have a bunch of original hand planes in really good condition. Sharp.
Yeah, I'll pick those up for $3 and $4 because people bring them.
Store them.
My local like flea market, you can go and rent out your own back stall, you know, just for like people do that all the time around here. But you find like, I mean, I bought like a 70s Craftsman chainsaw that all metal, like, you know, there's nothing wrong with it except for I had to do some carburetor work on it. But other than that, so for like $25 and maybe like $20 worth of parts, I fucking, you know, ended up with a chainsaw that's better than anything you can get brand new from Walmart.
Yeah, they don't go bad.
You buy your chainsaws from Walmart?
Dude, a lot of people do. Those little Poland fucking pieces of shit. Yeah, you can buy a fucking chainsaw at Walmart. I mean, how else do you get rid of your bodies?
You can probably buy a chainsaw
Oh my goodness.
from Walmart, but I just didn't know that people did buy chainsaws from Walmart.
It's a cheap Chinese piece of crap that doesn't last you 5 fucking seconds. Like, you put ethanol gas in it, run it for one season, it'll work good this winter, you put it away, and then when you come back and get it to turn on next year, and it ain't gonna work. You know, the carburetors are crap, they're cheap Chinese shit.
That's because people don't freaking store them right, but nonetheless, yeah, another carburetor
Yeah.
get bad really quick.
Yeah, well, that ethanol gas for sure. But thankfully, my local shop has a non-ethanol fuel that I can buy. And that's what I run in my equipment. Because I don't want that extra white gummy fucking water and gasoline mixture. Yeah, if you take a 1-gallon bucket and you fill it with gasoline, the ethanol in the gasoline will suck 1 tablespoon of water out of the air per day. So I'm not big on running it through my outboard motor on my boat or none of that shit. I always buy non-ethanol. Just for that same reason you were talking about. You know, you don't have to worry about storing it, you know, doing special shit. But, so John, when's your date?
Did you find your... Oh.
He's probably over there fucking, you know.
He's still trying to find his fucking phone.
How many
Oh,
dates
dude.
does he have? He goes on with every night.
Why do you think he has gout?
Oh my god! He has gout. He needs heart
Because he
dairy.
doesn't drink enough water.
Heart dairy juice. That's what he
Actually, there's this great freaking supplement out there called Couch. It's pretty good.
I've never had a problem with
Who
it.
made it? Yeah.
Some guy with a gooch.
I know somebody.
Too much red meat, not enough water.
Too much blood urea nitrogen and it's not being filtered by the nephrons in his kidney.
Yeah, it's uric acid.
Well, before it's uric acid, it's blood urea nitrogen, bun. But once it's filtered into the kidney, it becomes uric acid or urea or urine. But yeah, before it leaves the the actual blood vessels, it's blood urea nitrogen. And it's a uric acid buildup, you know, that usually settles in either if you're bedridden in your back and lower extremity, or it goes in your legs and it's like, you know, I've heard it described many ways of pain, but yeah.
Oh, there's John.
Yeah, that shit sucks. You'd be wanting to cut off your fucking foot if you have a fucking bad gout flare up. Shit sucks.
Yeah, my uncle, he's a really big guy, and in his calf, like his legs like from the ankle, like from his foot to his knee, would like swell double size because of it. Yeah, but I don't have that problem because I go running every day. I mean, I like to run, and I think that exercise is like the number one, like, cure for me.
Oh, Michelle has returned.
And red meat.
Yeah, so.
You think I'm so disrespectful, Michelle? Maybe you're disrespectful.
It's actually, I'm a
Maybe you're annoying.
Is I went out drinking with my friends, and we went to String Cheese Instant Show, 2 nights of string cheese in freaking Reno, Nevada, and freaking we were drinking a bunch of IPAs, and yeah, no, I'm allergic to hops, and it freaking causes gout flare-ups. So yeah, don't drink very. I know you. I think you just drink like lagers. So
No, I drink the pills.
do you? Okay, well.
I drink a Miller Lite. It's a fine pill.
You know, Steven, you know...
Nevertheless, you drink swag beer. You're not drinking like fucking IPAs all day.
Steven, you know what I do now is I put juice in my beer, and I don't get the gout flare-ups. I put orange juice or pineapple juice in my beer I smoke weed.
Really?
I only smoke weed when I drink. So if I, so what I'm saying is they say that there is a protective, thesis with regards to cannabis in terms of alcohol. But they pair together perfectly molecularly. I've read articles saying that if you drink alcohol and smoke cannabis, the effects of cannabis are increased tenfold through the ethanol molecule in conjunction with the THC delta 9. So, gout is one of those things where I think it's primarily stress-based, and I think your body, based on your environmental stress, essentially...
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. Definitely when I'm stressed out, I don't eat good, and I don't drink enough water, and which definitely, brings on a gout flare up for sure.
I think the fact that I drink like a gallon and a half of water a day is probably the reason I don't have some issues.
It definitely helps. Yeah.
Well, but my rule of thumb is the only thing that comes in my house that I would drink that has bubbles in it would be beer. I don't buy colas or sodas or any of that kind of crap. I'll drink a Monster probably twice a month as like a special. I'll go to the store and it's gone before I even get home. But I don't bring soda in my house. So it's either water or beer.
I like those fizzy waters.
Yeah, I don't like bubbles unless it's beer.
Well, I don't drink beer anymore, so I got my fizzy water.
Mm-hmm. Well, how does vodka work for you? What the fuck happened? Who put him down?
Nobody put me down. I swiped out. Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, Doc, I don't drink anymore. I'm going on my 14th year of sobriety from alcohol. Yep. I spent.
Well, dude, honestly, I respect the hell out of that.
Yeah, that's why Doc, I'll tell you the God honest truth. I do like you a lot. You're quite a character. You seem like a gentleman, even when you want to be.
Oh, sure. You come at me sideways, I'll come at you sideways. You come at me straight forward, I'll
Can I finish what I was saying? Can I finish what I was saying? I know from the bottom of my heart, you would be the best man you could be if you fucking stopped drinking, dude. And that one action, you could fucking move mountains, dude. That's what pisses me off the most about you. And it's
I
not
would be
unique to your
president.
friend.
I would be president if I didn't drink.
You probably could be.
Oh, I know I would.
And that's my
This
fucking
guy
point.
could be the
You know,
president.
if you're gonna let a substance prohibit you from reaching your greatest potential, it's hard to be somebody's
How much
friend.
more do I need to achieve in my life?
Whatever you want.
Would I be achieving? What can I
If
finish?
you're not achieving it, dude, you're just
Can I
sitting there
finish?
dying and rotting away. Sorry, man.
But what I'm saying is, do I need to achieve what you want me to achieve, or do I need to achieve what I want to achieve?
You know the answer to that. Fuck what I want you to achieve. You need to
Okay,
achieve what you want to
then
achieve.
why are you worried about what my best potential could be? Because I'm achieving what I want to.
Well, you know, and that's what makes it hard for me to be your friend.
Why? Because I'm not running for state Congress anymore?
Maybe. Maybe.
I really don't care. I don't think people are worth my time to get that sober. I don't believe in the youth to be able to teach them anymore because they don't listen. So why the fuck am I even gonna try?
Here's the thing about the youth is that they do listen.
No,
and
they
you
don't.
know this from being a youth. You got to remember this at least from being a youth. They do listen. They just don't act. And it takes a while of them hitting a brick wall to go, oh shit, so and so was right, because they're hard-headed little sons of bitches, just like we were. So
I wasn't hard-headed. I was just a know-it-all.
Yeah. Here nor there. You know, you get my point. That
I get it. But as a know-it-all, I was hard-headed. I get it. Yeah.
So they do listen. They just want to try things their own way. They want to make their own mistakes, just like we all did. And I mean, I'm raising a 5-year-old kid at fucking 48 years old, dude. So,
That's a good age.
You know, but I see it in him every fucking day. You know, and so yeah, just saying, dude. I mean, here nor there. I gotta tell you, your frequent consumption of alcohol and the things that you don't remember is why it's hard to be your friend. Yeah, things you don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, exactly.
And the things I remember usually piss people off. Yeah, dude. I'm not looking for acceptance. I'm not looking to be hypnotized by
We're all looking for acceptance. You're trying to tell me that you're not fucking human?
By whom?
Look, we can accept you as you
My
are.
parents are gone, my grandparents are gone, anybody that I actually gave a fuck about in authority in my life are pretty much gone.
Well, that was bound to happen. What the fuck, man? You know, that was bound to happen. You don't think it happened to them?
Yeah, but
the only thing they had to fucking hold on to and keep in this world were their fucking siblings and the offspring of their freaking creations. So, you know, I mean, you gotta live for something. You got nieces, nephews, cousins.
I don't talk to any of my brothers or any of my sisters anymore. I just had a falling out with, I have 5 brothers and 5 sisters, and I only talked to one sister, and she and I just had a falling out over, she has an aunt that's on her side of the family, that's not to me, and, she and I had an issue where she called the cops on me one night, and I'm like when she called the cops on me, I'm like, I'll forgive you for it, but if I ever see you in real life, I'm gonna beat you in your fucking face. And then, so my sister's getting married. I'm like, well, is your Aunt Dottie gonna be there? And fucking, she's like, yeah, she'll be there. I'm like, well, then I can't be there because if I see her, I'm gonna hurt her. So I'm not gonna be at your wedding. And then she's like, fuck you, you're not even fucking blah, blah, blah. And it became an issue. And then she called the cops on me and had the cops show up 2 weeks ago. And it was like at like fucking 8 o'clock at 9 o'clock at night. It was dark, so it was had to be at 9 o'clock. And dude, I hear people walking in my fucking front yard which is gated in, by the way, with a 6-foot privacy fence. So you had to have crossed my fucking property, you know, to get in my. So I come around the corner from my doorway with my gun, and I'm sitting there pointing a fucking gun at a cop with a flashlight. And like the idea that I didn't get killed is only because I already had my gun pointing at him, and he couldn't get to his gun fast enough because I was already pointing mine at him. And like when he told me, because I couldn't see, he didn't announce himself as a cop, and all I could see is a light went into my face at nighttime. And I'm still like, you know, for the fact that my sister tried to have me killed, I will never talk to her again. And you know what? I was sober. Because I told the cop, leave my yard, I'll put my gun down and I'll come outside and talk to you. And he left the yard, he left my front yard and went out to my parking lot area, you know, because I have a big fucking yard, like an acre of land. And fucking, I walked out there and talked to him. I'm like, I'm not going to hurt me, I'm not going to hurt you. I didn't say I was going to hurt anybody. I said, this is just a family matter where she's getting married. There's somebody that's in the family that I don't want to see. I'm not showing her marriage because if I did, I'd punch that bitch in the face. That's all I said. I didn't say I was going to go kill nobody. But dude, like, the fact that I came like a hair's breadth from being shot by a police officer because of a family member because they didn't like what I said and they told them I was going to hurt myself. Dude, anybody that knows me knows that I would never hurt myself. I don't keep hate in my heart for people that have even tried to hurt me because I don't want to ruin my heart or pervert it. You know, we're all made in the image of God. Why would I hate the image of God? I don't keep hate in my heart. And for me to hurt myself would mean, you know, be destroying the image of God. Because I was made in his image. And anybody that knows me on a religious level would know that. I guess he's fucking gone. He must be a cop. Wasn't the first time I pointed a gun at the cop, though. It's actually the second time I've done it. But that could have gone really funny. Sideways. Funny. Not funny, haha. Funny, funny, weird. So what's going on, Death Hippie? How's your day going? Well, John, I hope the Aqua Velva stings your face after you get done shaving.
Okay, what is this beer and Jesus? Just got myself some Tecate. Amanda.
Beer and Jesus, great. Great for the title.
All right. Oh, Michelle is back. And Anthony is back. Oh, hello and welcome back. I knew you were going to come.
I always do.
I'm eating fine Italian garlic parmesan encrusted crackers, as well as eating hollandaise cheese. My first bite. Here we go. Delicious.
Oh, sounds good.
Mmm. Delicious. Simply delicious. Anyone who says that Mexicans don't know how to make beer doesn't understand beer itself. You see, without Mexicans, nothing would be possible. Only through the hard work of a Mexican do we have anything in this country. They don't complain, they just do.
Michelle is back.
Michelle is a special autistic savant. You should check out her Green Essentials TikTok account. I recently banned you, Michelle. I blocked you. You're too annoying. I can't take it anymore.
Was Yale in here, the girl with the same photo for the last 20 years? Was she in here or something?
Who, Gal?
That's it, yeah.
She's a dumb bitch.
Oh, I can't stand that cunt. I usually don't use her name, but I agree.
There's a reason why she's on this app. No one can deal with her in the real world either.
Oh, God. She's had that same fucking photo on for the last 10 years. She needs to put a new one up. I can't stand her. I came in here just to see her, just to fucking bully her. She's gone. I'm not like that either. But I can't stand her. Sorry about that. I don't want to in the mood.
I won't deal with your disrespect anymore. You are disrespectful. That's what Michelle said to me. She doesn't even say anything. She's almost. You can almost barely understand her. She's uneligible, or she's barely verbal.
Oh my God! I'm usually quiet. I prefer to write, but ever since I've been taking this fucking cloud, and I'm like
Chatterbox. Oh, Michelle wrote, since my choices are either emotional abuse or be homeless, maybe I will put my stuff in storage and sleep on the street so you can have something to laugh at. Because abusing women is so fucking funny. That's a you problem.
I just wanted to welcome, I apologize for interrupting you, Phoenix Orion. Fantastic human being.
Are you serious? He's gay.
I don't care. He's a fantastic person.
You think so?
Very good. Oh, he's a very nice guy. That's what I care about.
I know. He is a very nice guy.
Unlike that cunt bitch Yale, who I hope fucking gets hit by a truck. Can I say that?
Ooh.
Sorry about that, Phoenix. I know you wouldn't approve.
You just went from saying, Michelle, why don't you come up here and explain yourself? You wrote in the other room's chat, since my choices are either emotional abuse or be homeless, maybe I will put my stuff in storage and sleep on the street so you can have something to laugh about because abusing women is so fucking... Michelle, what? You think I'm abusing you?
I tend to think a lot of people are being abused. I mean, I think a lot of people are being abused. And yeah, when I consulted ChatGPT, which I consult ChatGPT so people don't gaslight me, you know, and shit like that, I do fucking answer. And it says that, to constantly ignore people and talk over them and everything like that, but it is abuse. And also that laughing and making fun of people when they're in distress is abusive.
Are you accusing me of laughing at people in their distress?
Yes, you did. You talked about my videos on TikTok, and then you crying, you look stupid, Like, dude, I hope somebody fucking screams that you ever fucking did as soon as you wake up all day every day.
Really? You wish that for me?
Wow, you. I do now, because that's the only way that people will have any empathy. Because, I repeatedly ask people, repeatedly over a long period of time, for people to treat me with some kindness and respect and decency, and nobody listens. So it doesn't matter what you say, it doesn't matter.
Well, talk to Phoenix. Phoenix is a nice guy.
Nobody is a nice person.
No, you're making all or nothing statements.
Nobody has been nice to me on here. Everybody makes it a point to be nice to everybody else, and like intentionally and very obviously exclude.
That's not true.
It is true.
No, that's your opinion.
People don't think.
I don't agree with your
Hey,
opinion.
take this true.
Can we agree to disagree?
Because everyone.
Can we agree? Can we agree to dis? Can we agree? Can we agree to disagree?
Think whatever you want, but it's what people do.
Okay, so you can't even verbally tell me that we can agree to disagree. Because if you can't even agree to that, then you're an unagreeable person, and you're part of the complaint gang. Sorry.
Well, I'm not going to agree that it's okay to just abuse people and get away with it. And that's why I want...
Well, then it's you. You're describing yourself.
No, because I want people to have the same thing that happens to me happens to them, and this is how they feel.
Mm-hmm.
And people
Well, you're a very
have
abusive
this
person. I don't know what to tell you.
compassion, I think, until it happens to them.
Well, you're very abusive.
Because people... I'm not. That's the
You
thing.
are. You can't even agree to disagree. You do realize that I'm only talking to you because I'm trying to be kind to you, but my patience is wearing very thin. I'm about to kick you out of this room.
You never listen.
I don't really
You
care.
never listen. You never listen.
Michelle, who are you? Who are you, Michelle? Who's speaking? Who is speaking to me right now? Is someone talking to me?
Maybe because you're an arrogant fucking nuts.
Is someone speaking to me?
All the time. But then you just fucking talk over people all the time.
Is someone speaking to me? I can't hear. So I think I hear something. It sounds like a mouse fart. Michelle demands respect. Oh, Michelle, she demands respect. She demands it.
What's wrong with you?
What's wrong with you?
People are mean.
People are mean. That's not what's wrong with me. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, because you're mean. You're the abusive person. Of course you don't have any problems. You're happy. That's the thing. People like think that they can get away with it until it happens to them.
Listen, Michelle, I want to be nice to you, but I got to tell you, like, I'm not your friend. I don't even know you.
Oh, shit. That's pretty obvious. That's the thing. Nobody on here is my friend.
Exactly.
What I said earlier.
Well, congratulations. At least now you know the truth. And the truth will set you free.
I already know the truth. I mean, I know that people that behave to me in an condescending manner are not...
Wait, hold on, Michelle. Our doctor is saying something. What did you say, doctor?
I said tell her to start her own room, call it safe space, and she'll kick out anybody that me.
Yeah, do that, Michelle. Create a room, and can you invite me to the room and call it safe space? And I want you to be the only moderator, okay?
Why am I going to make a room and invite you? You're just going to come into my own room and you're asking.
Okay, then forget it. Michelle, I don't want you to communicate with me anymore, okay?
You know, you're the one that's always talking at me.
Okay, I'm gonna put you in timeout. I'm putting you in timeout. And I don't want to talk to you for 48 hours. Michelle Jackson Consulting, aka MJ Consulting, and Dictator Cafe, because clearly you're a dictator. Green Earth Essentials on Instagram, Green Earth Essentials on TikTok. This is what Michelle's profile says. Follow me on TikTok for my investigative journalism series, where we expose lies about the mail, the shape of the earth, and lies on WhatsApp at tiktok.com/Green Earth Essentials. Oh, that sounds like a lot of really interesting investigative journalism work, Michelle. Congratulations. That's really great content. And then also check out my podcast, Green Earth Essentials on Spotify at Green Earth Essentials, blogger at Green Earth Essentials, and doTERRA Wellness Advocate, and Cash App $2 shots of espresso. That sounds great, Michelle. Well, I want to let you know that I will not be communicating with you. I'm giving you a 72-hour John Kitover censorship ban. I want to have nothing to do with you for 72 hours. And I want you to meditate on the fact that I think you're very annoying. And just remember that no one hates you. You're just very annoying. So I'm going to institute your 72-hour ban. I'm not trying to be rude. If you invite me to a room that you create, Michelle, I will come to that room and I will be so polite. I will be so friendly and so happy.
Oh, really? Let's be there. I'll make a room.
I'm instituting your 72-hour ban. I'm going to count to 10, and then I'm going to put you in the audience, and then I'm not going to communicate with you for the next 3 days, unless you invite me to your room where you're the green bean. Okay?
Okay, and then if I do, are you actually going to come and not be a dickhead?
Yeah.
Or is it just the more fucking bullshit? Oh, we'll see then.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm going to go.
Okay, your 72-hour ban begins now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! All right, we are no longer communicating with Michelle for the next 72 hours unless she invites us to a room. And God bless you, Michelle. Take care. All right, Michelle is in the audience. We don't want to hear from her for the next 72 hours. Michelle, you might as well leave the room. Go ahead, leave. Just get out. Get lost and create a room, and then maybe I'll come to it. If I want to. If I like the title, or you're talking about something good, maybe I'll come to it because I find you interesting. But either way, you are now banned from my presence for the next 72 hours. I wish you well on your journey. Doctor, this is Beer and Jesus. Welcome to the other room in the Jefferson Park News House. How are you today, sir?
Well, it's the Lord's Day, and I'm drinking beer, so Beer and Jesus is going good.
I agree. I am drinking Tecate, and I want to muchas gracias, Jesus, el Cordero de Dios, el pecado, poquito pescado del mundo. Muchas gracias, señor. So thanks for coming. I knew you were going to come.
Yeah, but when are you going to leave?
Well, I got to find this phone so I can find out where get this puta's number, call this puta. Because if a puta doesn't want to give me her number to go out on a date, I'm not going out with that puta.
Well, aren't they all putas?
Yeah, but if a puta doesn't give me her number, I am not going to take that puta out. It's a number exchange. If I don't get the digits, bitch, you ain't getting free lunch. Because I know a girl got to eat, but bitch, if you can't give me your number, you're a prostitute. And I don't feed prostitutes. I fuck prostitutes. For cash on hand. Don't waste my time with your bullshit, baby. Don't fuck around here. Fuck around, you're gonna find out. Where is this? Oh, finally. Let's see if she sent me her number. Nope, she didn't even respond. That's why I say, like, you think you got a date, but you don't got a date. Oh, Michelle is back. Did you create a room, Michelle? Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, I don't want to think about you for 72 hours, so if you want, you can put it in the chat. I won't even bother reading it, so. Anyways, go ahead, Michelle. Get lost. Create a room. Be the green bean, and stop complaining in my rooms. Thank you very little. We won't call you, and don't call us. Sorry, Michelle. Am I disrespecting you? Am I being obnoxious to you, and you demand that I be polite and kind to you? Are you demanding things like you always do? Sorry, Michelle. You're an abusive, toxic person. I want to have nothing to do with you. You're banned. Get lost. Go create a room, and maybe I won't join. Huh. What do you think about them apples, Michelle? Oh, Michelle demands everybody be nice to her and allow her to speak and say something smart. Sorry, Michelle. Go ahead and create a book and read an audio book. Maybe I would consider coming to a book room where you're reading a book. Otherwise, I really don't want to hear your complaints or your opinion. That's just me. But I'm willing to listen to Doctor's opinion because everything he says is actually very smart.
Well, that's only because I can agree to disagree. And,
Exactly. This
kind of
dumb
the basic principle.
This dumb bitch can't even agree to disagree. You hear that, Michelle? I said the word DB, dumb bitch. That's you. You can't even agree to disagree, you dumb bitch. How do you like them apples,
Yeah.
Michelle?
People that can't move forward in a conversation, even because they butt heads on a specific topic, doesn't mean you always butt heads. But they just want to stick in the whole "I'm right, you're wrong" disagreement phase.
Mm-hmm. She thinks that she can talk to me, but the irony is the way she talks to me is the way she talks to everybody. And therefore, Michelle, you disqualify yourself from all communication because you can't even have communication the way you talk to people. I'm trying to help you. You seem to be stuck in your retardation, and that's a you problem, Michelle. That is not a me problem, and I don't have any sympathy for you. I'm a goddamn drill instructor, and bitch, if you can't toe the line and take what I got, get lost. I don't give a fuck. I don't care how retarded you are. That's a you problem. If you come and listen to me, I hope it unfucks you. But apparently, the work I do ain't unfucking anybody.
Yeah, well, I mean, she can eventually learn to be agreeable. To agree to disagree. But that means you're just being agreeable, even though you don't agree on something. But it still means you're fucking at least, halfway stuck in the conversation. But when they take a stance on, like, moral or ethical, standpoint, oh, you don't treat me the way that I feel I should be. Man, nobody gives a fuck about your fucking feelings.
Exactly.
Like, why do people think we care about their feelings all the time?
I don't know.
Like, it hurts my feelings. I'm like, good, it should. Because that's you being a bitch, not me.
I don't want to hurt Michelle's feelings, but the fact is, Michelle, you come in a lot of my rooms and you know what I do here. So for you to come up on stage and tell me, like, to demand that I respect you and all this other bullshit, bitch, I create content and you listen to it, So I don't know where you get off. I'm not even gonna read your bullshit chat because I really don't care. That's the truth.
Oh, let me look. Oh, damn, she already put up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 minutes ago, 1 minute ago, 3 minutes ago. Damn, this bitch got a fucking fast fucking number. Since my choices are either emotional abuse or homeless, maybe I will put myself in storage and sleep on the street so you can have something to laugh about because abusing women is so fucking funny.
Michelle, I'm almost 100% sure that you're a Social Security disability income recipient and that you have a house and a car and you got no room to complain about nothing. Now, if you actually become homeless, well then yeah, maybe I would be a little bit more compassionate to you. But bitch, you got a house and a car and you go on TikTok. Doc, you should see her TikTok. It's like, she's clearly got a mental health disorder. You can't even understand what she's saying. And she's just constantly crying and complaining, and it's just pathetic. It's pathetic, Michelle. You call yourself... She's not young. She's an old woman. She looks like she's 95, and she's probably 42.
What? She's in her 40s?
Look at her TikTok. It's called Green Earth Essentials. Just look at any of her social media, and you'll know that you're dealing with an autistic retard.
I will not agree to that abuse is okay.
Go ahead and report me, Michelle. I don't give a fuck.
I used to be nice and polite to you, and you were only rude to me.
So leave, bitch.
No, because I have to listen to real sleep hypnosis to sleep because of your negative, hostile, fake hypnosis doesn't work.
That's a you problem, Michelle. I don't know why you think I'm anything.
I'm well aware that nobody gives a fuck. I can't get my own book of live for free on Audible.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? It's not my
I told you,
house.
she's retarded.
It's the seller's house?
she talking about me or like a buyer and a seller?
And she's talking about me, I think.
Oh, I thought she was talking about Brian Sellers.
Anyways, Michelle, we don't really want to talk about you anymore. And plus, you're in a 72-hour ban from my presence, so please get lost. Go take your complaints to a different house. We don't deal with complainers in here.
Am I even friends with her? Nope.
Bitch,
Sorry,
you
Miss
gone.
Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, you complain. Watch, she's gonna come right to the other room. As soon as she leaves one room, she goes right to the next. I'm like a candle to her moth brain.
How many rooms do you have going on right now?
3.
Concurrently. Okay, cool.
I got therapy, psychology, and psychiatry doctors. I got Beer and Jesus, and then Jefferson Park News. And I guarantee you, she's gonna pop up into Jefferson Park News or therapy, psychology, psychiatry doctors. Also, Sarah is here. Sarah Sebastian, the wife of a homosexual man that has impregnated her, but she likes his personality. This is another psychiatric one.
Is Michelle in here right now if I say something about her? Because I don't want to be rude.
I don't know. She might pop in as mid-sentence. You never know. Careful what you say.
She seems a little on the slow side.
Yeah, she is. She is. No, you're right. But I don't care. I don't care if you're on the slow side or not. If you're annoying and you complain and you got a lot.
As long as you're exactly. As long as you're a good person, I don't care.
I'm sure she's an okay person, but if you look at her TikTok and stuff, like she's definitely disabled. I mean, you cannot deal with this woman. Like she's one of those women that has.
Let's try to be nice to her though. Like if you want to attack Yael, that cunt fucking bitch, I'm for that. She gets run over by a fucking train. I just hope, and she lives though, just permanently. I can't stand it.
That was anti-Semitic, man.
Yeah, that's anti-Semitic. Hardcore anti-Semitic.
I don't. Why is it anti-Semitic? I'm just talking about her, not Jews in general.
Oh, but she's Jewish. But she's Jewish. You're making a threat against a Jewish woman. You're claiming you want this Jewish woman to die by train.
Arabs, Iranians. I mean, she's take her out of Judaism. Can't stand that.
The only reason why we're talking about her is because she was hot. She's hot. If she was an ugly twat, we would never, ever, ever be talking about her.
You know she's not hot. She's had that photo for like 10 fucking years.
No, we know she's not hot, but that's the way this dumb app works, where we think she's
I know,
hot.
I get it.
No, she ain't hot. She sounds like a grandma to me.
We have Q-Star here.
100%. Thank you.
What up, Q?
We have Q-Star here. Bubble Boy. What happened to the Bubble Boy account? Did Bubble Boy implode?
I gotta get in the other room with everyone in it. It just.
What's the difference?
I don't know. It's probably right. Probably right. I'm having a good day though. Making some money. Not too warm here.
Listen, you know what's better than making money? Spending other people's money.
You know what's better than that? Taking other people's money.
No, spending it is always better. What are you gonna do with unspent money? It's just potential. You need.
Give it away to Oscar and Jazzy and everybody else on Clubhouse.
Give it away to a bunch of monkey clowns? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Hey, just because I gave you $500 doesn't mean you can talk to me like this.
Listen, you think you gave me $500.
Michelle, welcome.
Gish gash.
Oh shit, that hit hard.
Q-Star, what? So listen, Michelle is back. Oh, God.
Welcome, Michelle.
She showed up in John Kitover, didn't she?
So,
I'll be nice to you.
yeah, Michelle, we know you're slow, so we want to be nice to you. How do you sound? Michelle?
What?
Are you angry still?
I don't think she was ever angry. I think she was just butthurt for no reason.
Are you crying, Michelle?
Why did you laugh at me?
Well, that's, you know, Okay, Michelle, I'm going to reinstitute the 72-hour ban. I want you to meditate and get lost.
Hey, what's going on, Doc? What's going on, Edmund?
What's going on? No, I put her down in the audience.
We're talking to a young lady that has emotional issues dealing with her own emotions and needs a safe space in order to be able to deal with our emotions about her emotions.
It's all reflection, you know?
I'm listening to Doctor describe a woman who's having an emotional situation about our emotional situation, and now we're talking about the overall emotional situation. Anyways, Michelle, honestly, Michelle, why don't you create a room, Michelle, and be your green bean? But anyways, let's just Michelle. Listen, I want to say one. I want to say one last thing to Michelle.
Honestly, she said she did open up a room.
I know, but nobody goes to her room. Nobody's even going to go to her room. Maybe somebody might show up. I get it why she's here. Go ahead, Anthony. Be kind and go in Michelle's room and spend the next hour talking to Michelle about all her problems.
I gotta take an hour or two.
Hey, be kind and rewind.
Yeah, be kind and rewind. Make sure those playbacks are on so we can go back and listen to all the incredible content that you and Michelle are going to generate for us.
Come on, John. John, I know you're a good person.
Not when I smoke Tecate and drink weed.
I understand.
Hey Jefferson, hey Doc, I was wondering if you guys wanted to listen to a really exclusive podcast with really great content.
What was that?
It depends on the content.
No, I don't want you playing anything. And don't play any. Don't start anything.
You could play something that's about like gay people reading drag time fucking stories to fucking kids, and I would be like, no.
No, it's about the Trump assassination, a deep dive. Like
okay.
Deep dive. Yeah.
How long is it?
Oh, it's like about 15 minutes.
Ooh, that's long. That's long. Can you short? Can you jump around?
Yeah. Like we can listen to the first 2 minutes.
No. Jump even more. Jump even more.
No,
Do
go
you get?
Go to the highlights.
No. Yeah, you're gonna get 3 30-second bits. So just play the best 30-second clips from throughout the clip.
Got it.
Go ahead.
You're not helping yourself. You're just doing it.
He's playing Mozart or Amadeus or Beethoven or something. Hello? Sorry, Beethoven isn't what you said you were.
Took a shot at my hero. And they tried to kill the next president of the United States. Enough was enough. And I said, let Pennsylvania run wild, brother. Let Pennsylvania rule again. Let Pennsylvania make America great again. Yes, Hulk Hogan returned at Trump Party inauguration, not yet inauguration, completion nomination Trump Party. Hulk Hogan to lead Trump maniacs to the next phase, which curb stomp, or not curb stomp, excuse me, no violence, it will all be done in gentle means, but Operation Back 3.0, Step Back 30 million Guatemalans. Welcome, this is Caribbean Rhythms, episode 168. In summer 1281, in August 15, year 1281, a large invasion fleet joined Mongol, Chinese, Korean, was stationed off island of Kyushu, getting ready to invade, to conquer Japan from the Yuan dynasty, then the Mongol dynasty of United China. And the great wind, great typhoon came, utterly destroyed their fleet at anchor.
Okay, that's all you get. Good enough. Yeah, that's very funny. That's very funny, very smart.
Dude, I watched Hulk Hogan at the RFC, and they weren't showing like that in the background, and there was no music like that. And then you're talking about, like, where the fuck is that accent from? Like,
It's always a Borat accent.
I'm telling, no, that was Middle Eastern if I ever heard.
No, that was Borat. What are you talking about? That was a guy. That was somebody doing a Russian accent, or it was an actual Russian, even hyping
That
his
sounded
accent.
Middle Eastern to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
We don't need to listen to it again. So Michelle is in Jefferson Park News, and I just want to say, Michelle, I hope you have a happy Sunday. I hope you have joy today, Michelle. I hope you have love today in your heart, and know that you are your own worst enemy. I am your devil's advocate, here to try to help you emotionally, psychologically. I do a lot of work here for you. So don't make me feel guilty that you're retarded. You know, that's on you, baby. That ain't on me. And I know you're not retarded. I know you're smart. The point is, Michelle, you know, don't come in my rooms with your bullshit. I don't. If you don't have good content or good things to say, I don't care who you are. I will put you in the goo and I will kick you from my presence. I control what goes in and out of my fucking ears, not you. And that's the way life works. Welcome to life. You're free now, bitch. I freed you. I gave you the truth of earth, nigga. Now fuck off. Fuck off! You get it? See the game I'm playing, Michelle? It's a game. It's not personal. This is a social audio video game. And you should not take this stuff personally. You're taking this literally. This is entertainment, okay? And I don't want to have, you know, you doing something stupid because of something I said to make you feel bad. I'm not trying to make you feel bad. I'm trying to wake you up emotionally with intelligence to show you what anger management is really all about. This app is an anger management gaslight simulator, Michelle. Welcome to your training session. This is your Neo Matrix revolution, evolution, advancement, adjustment. So congratulations, Michelle. Now you're in on the secret. Unfortunately, I think maybe you're so slow, you can't pick up on it. But I hope I gave you the skinny, and I hope I was succinct. Because, bitch nigga, this bitch nigga is complete. Oh, and Sarah Sebastian, I was just kidding about you and your husband, or whatever his name is. He's not gay, and he's totally straight. And yes, his political opinions are spot on. Oh, such incredible analysis. Really, everything he says is just so intellectual. You maybe should learn therapy, psychology, psychiatry, and most importantly, meditation with that one. Because if that chatterbox is going to run his mouth in your marriage the rest of your life, pretty sure you're going to file for divorce. Sarah, if a man can't shut up and do meditation and guide you in meditation, that means that nigga don't know meditation. So look out, Sarah. You've got a chatterbox on your hands, and he's bisexual, and he likes to drink. So you picked a perfect husband, a man who can't control his thoughts, a man who can't control his lips, a man who can't control anything. Congratulations, you picked a winner. Oops. I hope you're listening to this together. And he's like, oh, baby, I'm so sorry. He's right. I'm going to be a good man again. I'm going to be a good husband. I'm going to do meditation. I'll shut up, baby. I swear to God, I'm just going to work and take care of you and the kid and not say anything and run my fucking mouth all day long on Clown House like a loser who doesn't get paid to do it. That's my advice, Sarah. This has been your therapy, psychology, and psychiatry doctor's session. Mazel tov and Rabboni Shalom. This is what I consider radical therapy. You may not like it. It may taste like a hot coal on your tongue, but you know it's true, and you hate me for it. And in that catharsis of hate, you can free yourself and let it go. Don't let me live rent-free in your head forever. You have things to do. You've got a life to live. But when you think of me randomly, and you realize you can't control your own thoughts, because you're thinking about me, and then you say, fuck, he's right. I can't even control my own thoughts. I'm thinking about some fucking obnoxious nasal Jew in Midwest Chicago. Living in your head rent-free. Oh my god, I'm in your memory. Welcome to Clown Town. You're a clown. Did you not know that, Sarah? You're a clown too. So is your husband. And so am I. And in Clown Town, it's a very competitive marketplace. You see, Clown Town is not just a secret society, it is a marketplace of ideas, a marketplace of communication potentiality. And you, madam, have a chatterbox on your hands. He doesn't know how to shut up. Okay, I'm complete. I hope that philosophy, psychology, therapy, psychiatry was helpful. And no, I'm not going to invite you up onto
She
stage.
wants to marry a clownette, and she's a clown. I mean,
That's true. She knew that she was a clown, but that's the thing is I don't think she knew she was a clown, and she doesn't realize that she married a clown, and now she's like having second clown thoughts. But Sarah,
that sounds like a clown. That sounds like a clown, clown caustic.
it's a clown industrial complex.
A clownocalypse. Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's a clown apocalypse happening.
I really feel like I need to go for a run. I already ran like 5 miles today, but I feel like I need to go for another run.
You don't have any dumbbells at home?
I can't pull weights. Like anything over 20 pounds, like will dislocate my shoulder.
Oh my god, get 10-pound dumbbells. Get 15-pound dumbbells.
I do isometrics. Yeah, I got 10 pounders.
Got it. Well, I was really gonna make a joke.
I also have.
How much do you weigh?
That I have strapped. Right now, 157.
Oh, you got a 157-pound dumbbell, right? What are you talking about? Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha,
Yeah, but
bitch.
I can't do a pull-up because I'll dislocate my shoulder. I also have brittle bone disease where my spinal cord is breaking down and jabbing me in the nerves.
Oh, I see. You have gout.
Like, now I'm of the spinal cord.
Yeah, you got gout of the spine. That's even worse than gout in the foot, nigga.
I'm trying. But I'm on a new drug that's, supposedly supposed to help with my osteoporosis.
I've had gout in my hand. I've had gout in my spine or in my back. I've had gout in my shoulder. I've had gout in my feet, both feet. Anyways, I'm gonna go get another Tecate. I'll be right back.
Yeah, life's a bitch and a G-string. You either pay her at the bar or you pay her at the house. Either way, you're paying her. What's going on, Q? What's going on, Anthony?
Not much. What's going on with you, Doug?
I'm just kicking it,
Haven't spoken to Q in a while.
I'm on here every day. At least once.
Oh, okay.
I have been for years. But what you got going on this beautiful Sunday afternoon?
Just getting some work done. Probably gonna go for a walk a little bit. That's about it. The rain here in New York.
Yeah, it's gonna do that here in Georgia.
Yeah, it's
Like-
overcast.
Well, you can feel it, like you can smell it, because it smells like, you ever get a fresh pack of $100 bills and you can smell the money?
I feel it in my leg, because I have a rod in my leg.
Yeah, I got a rod in my knee, so I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But usually it's not the rain that does it, it's cold weather that does it. But I can smell rain because it always smells like, fresh dollar bills.
I never said.
I can smell it in the air. It almost smells almost a metallic smell. But I can feel it, plus the moisture in the air right now, like I'm sweating, and it's not coming off. It's not coming off my skin. It's rolling down my skin.
Is your body, is the rod in your leg,
My knee.
hurt more?
Yeah, is it more? Does it hurt more when it's humid? Would you prefer the dry climate?
No, there's nothing dry about South Georgia.
Oh, I know, it's awful. I know. My family's from the South, so.
Yeah, it's like 98%.
I'm going to read to you Aleister Crowley. Poetry is called A Birthday. This is an exclusive TikTok recording which will also be uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank my friend Death Hippie for joining me on this poetic journey. Let's start this poetry by taking the deepest breath of the day through our noses. This poem is for you, Sarah, for letting me roast you and your husband. Tonight, it's 26 years since my full moon first broke from angel spheres. A year of infinite love unwearying, no circling seasons, but perennial spring. A year of triumph tramping through defeat, the first made holy and the last made sweet. By this same love, the year of wealth and woe, joy, poverty, health, sickness, all one glow in the pure light that filled our firmament of supreme silence and unbarred extent, wherein one sacrament was ours, one word, one resurrection, one recurrent chord, one incarnation, one descending dove, all these being one, and that one being love. You sent your spirit into tunes, my soul yearned with thousands of melodies to explore. Its happiness, I left no flower unplucked that might have graced a garland. I induct tragedy, comedy, farce, fable, song, each longing a little, each a little long, but each aspiring only to express your excellence and my unworthiness. Nay, with my worthiness, since I was sense and spirit too of that same excellence. So thus we solve the earth's revolving riddle. I could write verse, and you, Death Hippie, could play the fiddle. While as for love, the sun went through the signs, and not a star but told him how love twines. A wreath for every decanate, degree, minute and second, linked eternally in chains of flowers that never fading are. Each one is sempiternal as a star. Let me go back to your last birthday. Then I was already a one-man man, pointed to complete you and fulfill from everlasting the eternal will. We lay within the flood of crimson light, in my own balcony that August night, conjuring the right and the averse, created yet another universe. We worked together, dancing right and spell, arousing heaven and constraining hell. We lived together. Every hour of rest was hooded from your tiger lily breast. What lingering doubt or fear betrayed my life to fate? We parted. Was I afraid? I was afraid. Afraid to live, my love. Afraid you played the serpent, I the dove. Afraid of what I know not. I am glad of all the shame and wretchedness I had, since those 6 weeks have taught me not to doubt you, and also that I cannot live without you. Then I came back to you. Black treasons rear their heads, blind hates, death agonies of fear, cruelty, cowardice, falsehood, broken pledges, temple soiled with senseless sacrileges, sickness and poverty, 1,000
the bark, drove on the rocks, or foundered in the dark. Then Easter, in the days of old delight, God's sun lit noontide and his moon midnight, while above all, true center of our world, true source of life, our great love, passion, pearl, gave all its life and splendor to the sea, above whose tide stood our stability. And sudden and fierce, no monitory moan, smote the mad mischief of the greatest cyclone. How far below us all its fury rolled, vainly sulphur tries to tarnish gold. We lived together, all its merest meant nothing but freedom of a continent. It was the forest and the river that knew the fact that one and one do not make two. We worked, we walked, we slept, we were at ease, we cried, we quarreled, o'er the rocks and trees. 20 miles could tell how lovers played, and we could count a kiss for every glade. Worry, starvation, illness, and distress, each moment was a mine of happiness. Then we grew tired of being country mice, came to Paris, lived our sacrifice. There, giving holy berries to the moon, July's Thanksgiving for the joys of June. And you are gone away, and how shall I make August sing the raptures of July? And you are gone away, what evil star makes you so competent and popular? How have I raised this harpy hag of hells? Malice, that you all wanted somewhere else? I wish you were like me, a man forbid, banned, outcast, nice society well rid of the pair of us. Then who would interfere with us? My darling, you would now be here. But no, we must fight on, win through, succeed, earn the grudged praise that never comes to mead, lash dogs to kennel, trample snakes, put bit in the mule, mouths that have such need of it, until the world is so much to forgive in, becomes a little possible to live in. God alone knows that battle or surrender be the true courage, either has its splendor. But since we chose the first, God aid the right, and damn me if I fail you in the fight. God join again the ways that lie apart, and bless the love of loyal heart to heart. God keep us every hour in every thought, and bring the vessel of our love to port. And these are my birthday wishes, dawn's at hand, and you're an exile in a lonely land. But what were magic if it could not give my thought enough vitality to live? Do not then dream this night has been a loss. All night I have hung, a god upon the cross. All night I have offered incense at the shrine. All night you have been unutterably mine. Miner in the memory of the first wild hour, when my rough grasp tore the unwilling flower from your closed garden. Mine in every mood, in every tense, in every attitude, in every possibility, still mine, while the sun's pomp and pageant signed the sign. Stately proceeded, mine not only so in the glamour of memory and austral glow of ardor, my image of my brow, stronger than sense, you are even here and now. Mine, utterly mine, my sister and my wife, mother of my children, mistress of my life. Oh, wild swan, winging through the morning mist, the thousand kisses that we kissed, the infinite device have I love devised? Yeah, I want to thank you for coming to John Kitover's TikTok. I'm going to read you Aleister Crowley. Poetry is called A Birthday. This is an exclusive TikTok recording, which will also be uploaded to YouTube. I want to thank my friend Death Hippie for joining me on this poetic journey. Let's start this poetry by taking the deepest breath of the day through our noses. Full moon.